Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you are interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. In addition to that, if you are interested in joining our community, we do have open slots available in games like this one and in our Tuesday evening campaign. If you're interested in any of those, you can reach out to me, let me know. We can have a one-on-one, see if it'll be a good suit for you, or you can join our Patreon in order to get onto the waiting list. And well, there's open slots available. If that's reasonable for you, you can go ahead and just go through that. I believe that is going to be all that I'm going to shamelessly self-promote. Let's get into the action. Alrighty, Kiana, tell us what happened last session.
Yep. So last session we left off as we tried to super sneakily break into the home of the suspected cultists that we found. As Yola shapeshifter snuck in and tried opening the door, an alarm sounded, which is pretty loud in that neighborhood. And we confidently just walked in like it's our own home and started rummaging around for evidence or whatnot. As we were digging around that house, we ended up finding a hatch or trapdoor. I think the trapdoor is the right word, English. Yeah.
Yes. Trapdoor, you were correct.
After finagling with the bed and pulling it up, the door opens and everyone runs inside because no one absolutely saw us going into the house. Nope, not at all. It was a pretty dark passageway. Seems like it was deliberately dug and built according to plan for a long time. As we were walking forward, we found a pretty nasty trap with that cuts 3 ways. So basically, if you go there, you're shish kebab. We bypassed it with a little ingenuity by Yola turning into a badger and just going through everything because badgers are OP. Canon by the way. After that, we arrived at a bakery looking place. There's bread all around, and thankfully the guard is sleeping. So we ended up inside the bakery planning our next move because there's a lot of people in there while the single brain cell duo of Kiana and Snack are munching on bread as Kiana shoves her whole arm into the oven for a fresher bread. Well, we had a plan which consists of stuffing a knockout powder into the guy's mouth and then shoving a whole ton of bread into him so he shuts up. Although sadly it didn't work out as most plans do. And we alerted the whole place, literally everything. So we did what every smart adventurer would do. Turn around, look at the spellcasters, burn the place to the ground. Easy. It was a pretty intense battle with a lot of hobgoblins and worshippers, which ends up in us getting into a little bit of pinch against the Bone Devil and a lot of reinforcements, but it's not a problem for the fireball throwing dudes. Burning down an estate is a favorite pastime at this point. So after a lot of struggle, a lot of getting smacked around, we ended up killing everyone. And in 2 people intoxication, the intoxicated moment tried finding a way out of the burning estate where people are starting to gather and panic. We backtracked to grab the leader's corpse and one moment. Sorry for that. So yeah, basically we just rushing out of the estate. Snack ended up grabbing the leader's corpse, cut off its arm because it's evidence, obviously, and all the other stuff like the halberd, important notes about apparently our employer being a descendant of some unique race that these strife cultists are looking for. And we each our own specialties try to sneak away. I'm sorry, brain farted. Sneak away towards our employer, Ali, to tell him about the really good news of property destruction and saving his ass. He ended up giving us a lot of the new potato crunchies, I think it was called, while we briefed him and exposed his well-kept secret that he's trying to shut us all up about. And in the end, he relented and decided, you know what would be the smartest idea? Hire us to guard him or kill the rest of the freaking cultists that are after his ass. And we ended up holding our hands all together in a circle and teleported to Rosona. That's where we ended.
As you all were teleporting over to Rasona, Jezzy, who has no familiarity with teleportation spells whatsoever, did the major taboo of opening your mouth to go, wow, which immediately sends a wind tunnel and sends you cataclysmically flying in all these random directions. But as fate would have it, as all of you land on the ground inside of Rasona, Jezzy lands on top of the roof in the building you are all inside of right now.
Uh-oh.
You all hear a very loud as you slam into it.
Why didn't anyone tell me that? God damn it.
Oh, Jessie disappeared again. I wonder where she went to this time.
You hear a voice from below like, hello, is this Rosona? Yeah, it looks like Rosona.
Signal unclear, please try again.
We just can't get rid of her, can we?
I don't know how you all managed to do your job so well, but your reputation matches you.
I mean, that's the trick. We ended up being so disorganized that enemies have no choice but be as stupid as we are.
Oh, is that how that works?
Hey,
Fascinating.
if together strong.
Jezzy, I've heard this many times.
Who's that?
We're down here.
Oh. How do I get down? Is there any like openings or trapdoors on the roof or anything?
No, but when you walk over to the edge and look down, you're only about 300 feet off of the ground. But there does appear to be like a window right underneath you as well, where you see a head pops out. Elizakhan looks up at you.
Hello.
Yes. Do any of you have rope by any chance?
Yes. Takes out 50 feet rope and just tries to throw it towards Jesse.
I have rope.
Rope battle.
How do you what? Is there anything to tie the rope to on the roof, like a pipe? Yeah.
There's standing blocks of cobble around it that you could tie it around. No problem.
All right, I'll do that then.
And as you scale down to the window and are assisted back inside, you see inside of this tower that you stand a different teleportation than the primary one that those of you in this group have utilized before. You look around at a very simple tower that has a single trapdoor over in the corner that leads down into a spiral staircase that ascends into a large entryway of a building. The entryway is about 60 feet across in total and has a couple of chairs, a couple of couches, and a fireplace. Aside from that, nothing else to the naked eye. But the moment you watch Elysican walk into the room, they start waving their hands and small little cups of tea begin filtering out from the walls towards everybody else's hands. So, everybody, please sit down. I think we have specifics to discuss.
Me, like an absolute savage, turn the chair around and sit.
All right, William Stryker.
You turn the armchair around and straddle over it.
Yeah, just like a true monkey.
Cool tower.
These are one of the many resources from our den that I am going to miss having access to. So, you had something to say?
This is really nice.
Denolias has many different wonderful accommodations that I have grown accustomed to in the last 60 years or so. So, we have specifics to discuss. I would like to commission all of you to hunt down the Lords of Strife and, well, stop them from killing any other Dranasaur that they are aware of and eradicate them, if that is possible. As they are talking with you, they wiggle their ears and pop off these prosthetics where their ears were very dark elven, where they go up to the sides, but now with the prosthetics pulled off, they have slightly shorter ears that go out to the sides instead. They rub the thick makeup off of their face, which turns them into a almost silvery skinned individual, and they pop out these contacts, which now give them golden eyes.
I should do makeup one of these days.
How many of your kind are there?
The exact number is unknown to me. I'm only aware of one other of our kind, who I know for a fact is still alive. She has some strong aspirations and discovered me some 80 years or so ago. She dreams of, well, retaking Gordranus as the home of Dranasaur like it used to be once upon a time ago.
Very big dreams.
Yes, that's one of the many reasons I chose not to stick around for all of that, but she has a good heart, wants to help people if she can, and
Where is Gordranus?
you're sitting in it.
Oh. Yeah, that'll be a problem.
I'm aware. But, that's her dream. She's not trying to do it through malicious activities, just bring back the city to what it once was. A haven for anybody who was corrupted or controlled by the betrayer gods, and assisting them with living through every tragedy. All of Xhorhas is Gordranus, or was. Just rebranded recently.
Are there any like shiny things in the room that look fancy?
The self-stirring spoon in your teacup. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Jesse's just watching that. And like, hey, cool. Ooh,
You can
shiny.
drink as much of the tea as you would like. It automatically refills.
Anna takes that as a challenge and start chugging.
Every time you finish the cup, slowly refills.
I'll drink the cup and then put it in my pocket.
Cup disappears when you attempt to put it in your pocket.
Oh,
Drink the cup.
hey,
Tea
that's
falls on the floor.
The cups are enchanted to this building. They cannot leave it, and they only have their magic inside of it. A nifty trick we learned from allies of ours from across the ocean.
In this group, one shiny thing just derails us completely.
Yes. So, are you all willing to take up this job that I am offering you?
Kiana looks at the smart people. Yes?
I'm
No?
good with that.
What job is that?
Kill bad people trying to commit genocide. Or finish their commitment to genocide.
Oh, cool. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, not a big fan of genocide.
I'm not. I don't know who that is.
Neither am
He's
I.
a dick.
Oh, okay.
One
Are
of the worst sides ever.
are me and Eola are we still being motivated?
I'm never going to not have that information. I do not anticipate using it against you. And I'm not going to try to force you to do this job. I was just scared if I could not offer you something enticing enough that you would not take this mission.
Hmm.
What do we get paid?
After the job.
Well, I already paid you the first part.
Oh, I thought that was for burning down the house.
Yes. For all of that, I have already paid you. But, I mean, if you accept this job and you find other Draenasaur, protect them, and kill Lords of Strife leadership,
Okay.
I will pay you very handsomely.
So this is one of those, what's it called, long-term contracts?
Yes, I'm going to assume that there's more Lords of Strife than, Orthox. And based off of the information you have, there might be in excess of them as well.
That's how cults are usually.
I plan on going into hiding, and I will leave that information with one of you as to where my next whereabouts will be. You are welcome to come receive your payment with proof of what you have done as well. And I will periodically peer at all of you to make sure you are being truthful.
What type of proof do you need?
Well, the hand was nice. I think that works fairly well. But I would like information on how you found out the individual existed, where they were, how many you had to slay. Send it all to me. And as they're sitting there, they begin removing their shoes, where you see their feet are far wider than the very slim and slender dark elf facade that they were putting on.
Big feet, eh?
Heck?
It is a feature of our kind.
So dimensional shoes. Bigger on the inside. Neat trick.
It works. Now I have to create a new disguise and memorize how to make it. I don't know, maybe this time I'll go with a furbolg.
Hell yeah!
If we're successful, wouldn't you not need to change again?
Right, it's just until you are successful.
Can you like just change into anything?
Given enough time and resources, practically.
Oh,
Any bipedal creature, at least.
oh,
Two-footed.
right. I didn't know if it was like an ability you had, or if it's like just makeup.
It's mostly makeup, but I'm very good at it.
Oh, I can also do that a little bit at least.
Wonderful. We should share tips sometime.
Cool. Yeah, sure.
So, everybody seems to be of the general consensus that you are willing to help us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Claps their hand together. Now, I'm going to reveal the location of the only other Draenosar that I am aware of. He pulls out a map. There. And points right over here in the Blight Shore. Gorvalis. Have any of you been over there before?
Nope.
No.
I have not been on that side of the Penumbra Range.
Negative.
Honestly, I was hoping I never have to. But job's a job.
Right. It's the Penumbra Range in and of itself is inhospitable. We're all aware of that. Traveling around it should be much safer. You just got to, head all the way down to Shares or Zazith Kitrul and sail over to the Rothold and travel up. Or you just need to travel up to Jigao and go around the Penumbra Range and enter into the Ebonglass Massif. Either one. But Gorvalis is a place that is very infrequently spoken of here in Jorhas. It's a ruined keep at the heart of a crumbling city that once served as an arcane repository and research facility for the Betrayer Gods during the pre-Calamity ascent to power. There's a lot of artifacts, wondrous items from the Age of Arcanum that are rumored to linger around the location, which draws in many different hunters from all across the world to go try to receive. As I doubt I need to tell all of you, the landscape out there is bizarre and difficult to survive through, so not many inhabitants find that they have a long lifespan out there. However, given the job that all of you just did, I believe you should be able to hold your own fairly well. There's refugee camps and hermits that live out in that area. One of them is my friend, Liv Barath. She hides as a dark elf herself to avoid attracting any attention, but she is one of my kind.
Could you spell that name in chat for my notes?
Live Barath.
I assume New Haxon is like the main hub around that area for buying any information about the land routes over there.
New Haxon is the largest settlement on the Bright Shore that is hospitable to anybody who finds their way over there. Yes.
Yeah, from the looks of it, there's a lot of distance to cover, so
Yeah, the map. Going from Jagao to the Ebenglass Massif. Longer journey to the Blight Shore, but once around there, it's even shorter to Corvallis.
is there any settlement, big enough settlements around the Ibon class anyway?
No. There are no large settlements that are trustworthy out in the Massif.
Is the play what do you call it? The area around there is as chaotic as the New Haxon area? With the
Well,
environmental dangers that is. If anything you know about? Because I remember people talking about floating rocks and random lightning stuff in Rosona about it.
That is the vast majority of the Blight Shore itself.
I see.
Yes. The Ebenglass Massif, however, is more manageable. It is obsidian rocks on top of actively volcanic structures. Though it is incredibly hot and difficult to go over, the dangers that persist out there are, well, dangerous, but manageable for all of you. It's mostly the territory between the Massif and Corvallis that you are going to run into a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
In the open Blight Shores, you have bizarre weathers of, yes, floating rocks, random lightning storms that strike everybody who wears any form of metal on their being. Looks around at the party and,
Oh no.
well, admittedly, only Snack wears a lot of metal.
Time to
Heavy
pray to
metal.
that god of thunder.
Oh yeah, wait. I should be fine. I'm basically immune to lightning.
Tempting feet, let's go.
I feel like I should also express that that is not, divine in nature. The bizarre lands out there and weather are aftermaths of arcane practices that have never settled.
Hmm.
The Age of Arcanum had unparalleled arcane advances that they were committed to, but the aftermath of these magics still linger and scar the land today.
See.
I assume could we have access to records about that area at least from your den or whatnot?
If you're looking for specific records, I could gain access to them quickly before I make my great escape.
Nothing too big. It's mostly just an overview of what to look out for, as in, do we have to worry about too much metal, not enough water, or things like that. Just a brief
Yes.
overview.
Yes, you have to worry about the land not being hospitable for you.
Mm-hmm.
You also have to worry about the land randomly deciding that you should die.
Not fair.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Which comes back to your friend that we have to meet. Is there any, because she's speaking from experience with her hunting job, meeting contacts and whatnot, any code words, any signals, or any signs that we have to look out for or communicate to her just to prove that we aren't coming to her just to stab her in the back? Because living
I
in
will
a dangerous
give
place
you-
like that would have a lot of paranoia in there.
Anyone who knows me knows my signature blackmails. I will give you one of my notes with my marking, which are indistinguishable and incapable of being replicated.
All right.
Hand that to her, she will understand that you come based off of my request.
All right. Thank you. That's reliable enough, thankfully. She's like, Kiana is like cringing from some bad past experiences with these kind of things. Anyone else with questions? Because I think that's mostly what I can think of the top of my head.
Is it like difficult to use magic there?
There's only been a couple of reported cases where magic acted bizarrely from individuals wielding or casting it. But those cases were incredibly fleeting and very inconsistent. You should be fine unless you cosmically have bad luck.
Yeah. Sounds
well,
like
just let's
crossing
hope
the
that-
Bob fields.
Yola just looks over to Jazzy when he says that.
I don't have
Change bringer
bad luck.
shall give us the fortune we need.
Can't re-roll D100s, asshole.
Hey, talking about luck, do any of you guys gamble?
Not usually.
No.
I create my own profits.
Hmm. Hey, Valmin, you're one of those like book mages, right?
Yes.
Do you know how? Do you know what this is? And I pull out a set of dice that are Gary's dice that we got down in the place where we. What was the name of that place again? Doomeron, was it?
Doomeron. Gary's.
Let's see.
Oh, Malice Gary.
Gary's, Malice Gary's dice set. They were apparently magical, but I don't know what they do. So I'll just roll them on the table towards him.
All right, let me roll my 646s. There we go.
So are you attempting to identify them, Valmin, or can you not do that?
I can do that. It's just gonna, take me about 10 minutes.
You know? Now, Valmin,
Mhm.
he pulls out a black note, hands it over to you. This note is going to be my next location that I go to. Do not open it until you have something that you need in order to find me and gain access to me.
Okay. Valman's gonna just stick it deep into his clothing.
Alrighty. And I will write up the other note post haste. They reach into their bag, pull out a flat book, pull out a note, completely black in nature, places it down, and begins writing down. Good. This should be reasonable to hand over to her. Hands the note off to... Well, the hardiest looking out of all of you is actually Snack. So, Snack.
Ooh. Wait, he gave me what?
The blackmail.
Ah.
It is his note specifically to Liv Barath,
All right.
claiming that these people are trustworthy, they're doing a job for me.
Sweet. I will tuck it underneath my armor in my left breast pocket.
Alrighty. Now, would you like me to pull in any favors to get you all access to a ship? Anything like
Yeah.
that?
Well, I guess a ship. Also, you know anything or anyone selling things like this as Kiana lifts a sheath sword and points toward the Augment.
And points at who?
The Augment. Basically, she's asking him if he knows any contacts about buying augments and whatnot.
I have a couple of contacts out in Jigao. I can also set you up with a contact out in New Haxon, depending on which route you choose to travel. I would like to know which route you are traveling.
Well, if we go through the Uppinglass Mastiff, that's a shorter journey, but there won't be any sort of settlements, it looks like. Go through New Hampton. There's at least one other notable landmark where we could potentially orient ourselves or resupply. That still ends up being a longer journey.
Yeah. The advantage about New Haxon is that we can either have a guide or more information about the whole place and whatever the hell is happening there.
And I heard New Haxon has killer seafood.
Well, considering the majority of the aquatic life out there has been corrupted by the Blight Shores, quite literally, killer seafood.
Good one.
Yeah, it's just like what's that sushi that you have to prepare correctly, otherwise it kills you? Blowfish, yeah.
Sharknado.
Those exist out there as well, yes.
Perfect. I just have to bring a chainsaw.
I'm a daring culinary adventurist.
So, go ahead and discuss amongst yourselves which direction you are taking. I believe there's reasons to take either or. I just need to know what favors I'm asking for from whom.
Come on, guys. Group huddle.
I don't
What
know.
are we doing?
I vote New Haxon.
Can't we just go over the mountains? Isn't that the shortest?
I mean,
I mean,
that's the best way to disappear without a trace. Yeah.
Or we could be like pioneers that found the way across the mountains. That would be cool.
I mean,
or far
if
more
people-
likely we die.
yeah. If people 10 times stronger than us just died there, I don't know about us.
Oh, okay. But did they have fireballs?
Yes.
I can assure you at least one of them had, yes.
Well, that's no fun.
Dying usually isn't.
Jezzy, have you ever come across anything that you could not kill with a fireball?
Yeah. I mean, like that demon thing that we fought just a little while ago. He didn't, like, I mean, he was like he wasn't affected by the fire, but then I just used lightning instead.
Oh, so you do have other solutions instead of one. That is good.
Yeah.
I'm just checking.
Well, I mean, I can make green fireballs. I can make blue fireballs. I can make white fireballs even, and also like, well, they don't really have a color, but like booming fireballs.
Right. He just looks at the rest of you like, how did natural selection do this?
He has a lot of balls.
Gee.
A lot of
Yeah.
balls.
So rest of the party, Eula, Valman,
Huh?
Snack, what's your take? I think Snack voted,
Yeah.
right? He said he wants to go New Haxon. Okay. Type out which is your preference, everybody.
I vote even glass because the last time I had too much information about the X, I'm just afraid of end up being too meta.
Valman?
Yeah, Valman is going to click on that one. Going south to head north seems counterproductive.
Alrighty.
Been overruled.
You would have had to have gone through the Lotus Den, by the way.
I just want to say right now, though, that anything that goes wrong, I get to bitch about.
We expected nothing
I
less.
told you guys
Yeah.
we should have gone to New Haxon.
We gotta have at least one guy going, I told you so.
Yeah.
So, Ebon Glass it is. That sounds wonderful. Good. Well, then let's bring you back on over to this map. Now, I can get you to... Well, I can get you to Bazazan quickly. I can't get you to Jigao quickly. Would all of you be able to manage to find your way to Jigao
Yeah,
through the Barbed Fields?
yeah, easy enough. I know a couple of people in Patterson easily. And it's
Oh.
pretty familiar place after all.
You can even go through that grass field we went by on our way when we were going to Osana.
Yeah, we can start mining the glass back.
Making glass is really fun, actually.
Kiana is absolutely enthusiastic from Patterson to Jiga, by the way, because she can get more information there.
So, I will commission a vessel that can take you, I'd say, as far as Oakscurry. And then from that point, you will have to find your own way onto the mainland. I can give you all a portable boat if needed. It's a folding rowboat. I have one. Do you need it?
Oh yeah, that sounds dope.
Yeah, Kiana thinks like in Kiana's brain, she's like, every robot is foldable. What is he talking about?
You try hard enough. Yes, but this is unfoldable as well. So, hands the folding rowboat over to you, Snack.
Nice. Going in the bag.
I thought you,
Make sure you add that to your inventory.
I thought you said you could fold it.
And it does appear to be like a folded plank of wood, just like thick but folded over.
You said it was unfoldable. Oh.
The command word is ahoy, by the way.
Wait, did it just unfold while I was trying to put it in the bag?
No, he's not holding it. Not that much of a dick.
And if Kiana got
Or idiot.
if Kiana got her hands on it, it would be origami time.
Alrighty. So, I can get you over to there. You'll have to row your way into the Far Haram, and then travel southwards to the Ebonskale Massif, and venture down to Gorvalis to hopefully protect my friend and find out about any more of these cultists. We'll stick to the bounty. 4,000, a significant individual that you managed to unalive. And I will do some independent research to see if I can't find any more of them and direct you towards them as well. Sound good?
Great.
Reasonable.
Well then. I think that is good. So, let us go back on top of this tower, and I will teleport you over to Bazazan. Are you all ready?
Okay.
Yep.
Contemplating on stuffing Jesse's mouth.
Yeah, I was thinking we would have to do that.
Do we still have bread?
She is capable of learning, actually. It just doesn't seem like it.
If we don't have any bread, let her eat cake.
Yeah.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Already.
Maybe, or did Valman manage to finish the identification thing first?
Yes! These are Gary's dice. You may use one of these consumable dice to add its roll to a similar dice roll of its nature. Except for the d20s, which you may use in order to replace a roll. But you must have that die in your open hand. So there are 2 d20s, 2 d6s, 1d8, 1d10, 1d12, 1d4.
Let's see. 2d6, 2d20s, and the rest was one of each?
One of each. So it's a one-time use for each of them.
Yep.
If you would roll a d4 and you want to retroactively re-roll it, roll that d4. But you have to be holding on to Gary's dice. No, the D10 is only for D10s. The D100 has to be rolled with the D10 to act as a D100.
Damn.
Percentile dice.
No, not my loopholes.
All right. So the regular ones or the non-21 could be added, and the
Correct.
20s can replace.
So if you get like 3 D8s on your die roll, you can add in the extra D8.
Right.
But it is a consumable.
Yep.
So one and done for each of them, guys.
So to double check, the time right now is like mid-afternoon or evening, I think. Because
Dusk. Because of time zone differences, it is dusk here.
okay. Yeah, since the last time it was finishing job in the afternoon, meeting Alice's son during that time, and teleporting here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
Teleportation time zones is a bitch.
is there somewhere in Jigao that we can get healing potions? Because I keep forgetting every time we go to do stuff.
Jigao has a plethora of commerce that comes in and out of there. I'm sure you can find what you need so long as you have money.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
easy enough.
Yo, Kiana, don't
You
let me
can-
forget.
Yeah, just tell me what you want, really. I mean, I know enough of the hometown to just run around and kick crates open to get stuff.
Oh, yeah. Bard's Tale style.
Me hometown.
Well, I believe we can send you all over to Bazazon. I am not going to be traveling with you. And here is a note for Captain Vin Ryko. Hand him this note. He will accept you onto the vessel, no questions asked. Stay away from the crew. Everything should be fine.
Yep, got it.
They will have the anticipation that if for some reason something attacks the ship, that you will defend it. Fair?
Yeah, that's normal enough.
I'm sure that won't happen.
Vin Diesel.
No, the name of the vessel is Diesel.
Okay.
So yes, let us teleport you all away.
Yep.
Cups, they twist their fingers and the cups float up out of your hands and into the walls.
Oh.
Yep, I can't wait to sleep first before we travel next morning.
Do you all wish to take a rest here and then teleport, or I can send you to Bazazon and you can find lodging out there? Your call.
I mean, we've got a place here if we're gonna rest.
Yeah.
Go
Fair
first.
enough. I
Very
should
well.
check in with Tal'Dorei anyways.
By all means, say your goodbyes to your friends. You will be gone for quite a while.
Something
Should
mildly
probably-
ominous.
Should probably go and find Sedge then and tell him that I'm coming with you guys. I don't know where he is though.
Time to start zooming and find Varin and tell him what's going on.
Well then,
I think it should be me and Yola going back to the house.
Me too.
alrighty. Well then, some of you head out, heading back over to the house. Jezzy is tracking down Zedge to try to tell him that you'll be going away for a while.
Yeah, can I just try and find health pots here so I don't forget?
Roll me an investigation.
I'll be right back.
There is not a single damn health pot in this whole fucking city. Not at the general store, not at the apothecary. Yeah, you ran out of ideas after that one.
My story arc, the quest for health pots, ongoing for 4 weeks now.
Nice.
Well, guess I'll try you out.
Uh,
I'm going back to the house.
Yeah, I'm a find Varin to ask him about the thing I asked before about any information about the Tarzan.
What are you doing?
Finding Varin, because last time I was asking him if there's any update about the Tarzan mirror going missing.
No updates as of now, but I will continue researching. To be fair, you've been gone for just under 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Really curious.
I will let you know
Thank you.
if anything comes up.
Do you know anything
I will
about
reach out.
his mission?
that is also kept secret right now.
Well, this sucks.
Yes.
Well,
I'll keep you in mind.
all right, thank you. Yeah,
Nod slowly at you.
yeah. She's just during that time she just looks unusually agitated compared to like the usual floating around like an idiot kind of deal.
So, you all take a long rest inside of your mansion. The last time for the foreseeable future, possibly forever for many of you. And we can just go on our break a little early, everybody.
Mhm.
When we come back, we can start actually adventuring. Be right back. welcome back, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump back in the action, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All those things help us out tremendously. If you are interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. I believe that'll be all my shameless self-promoting. Oh yeah, open slots. You want to join this game? We have an open slot. Reach out to me and let me know. Let's get into the action, everyone. So, you all took your long rest, met back up over at the Elias Tower in order to be teleported to Bazazon. Wrong song. I apologize. Bright and early in the morning, you get to the top of this tower, and there is a new mage sitting, waiting for all of you. They instruct you through the process of teleportation yet again, making sure that you know everything that you need to know before moving. And as you clasp your hands together, they send you flying through the realm over towards Bazazon. New map, y'all! Bazazon map.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Oh, upgrades, people. Upgrades. You arrive roughly about here, where there's an open teleportation circle surrounded by a guarded, large, cobbled wall.
If you did a ping, I didn't see it. Might still be on the GM there.
I am on GM layer.
Upgrades, people.
Upgrades. All right, we're getting there, okay? Fucking good.
I love fantasy grounds too.
As you all, yeah, right. Teleport over here. Alizakan is not coming with you, but bids you a farewell, handing you over exactly 3 letters that will get you fairly far into this world. Actually, 2.
One's on Valmin for objective purposes, one's the letter for signal, and the second is the letter for the ship. The third.
3. Yes, good call. You all arrive into the very heated city of Bazazon, the large military outpost that has a lot of individuals that live out here as well, taking care of this outpost outside of the barbed fields, as a northward location outside of Rasona. You can smell the hard work and sweat in the air and see the very well-mannered militant individuals marching through the streets already. As you all have arrived, there are ballistas trained on you that immediately lift upwards at ease as you are all getting situated.
I miss this place.
Home sweet home.
There's a little dusting that seems to be lifting through the air where you are standing, and as you exit out of the cobbled ruins of the teleportation circle, there's something different about this city, Kiana. Or, sorry, this outpost. Roll me a perception check.
Oh wait, I'm not drunk anymore. So 3. 12.
There used to be a tower to the east of this teleportation circle. Not there anymore. The tower was some 300 feet tall.
Is there any? There should be guards nearby, yeah?
Everywhere.
Yeah, I'll.
Military town.
Yep, I'll heal one of them.
They give you a salute.
I'll salute back. And any new news recently? Because apparently the biggest tower there is gone already.
Got Yes, the Watchkeep Tower. It was attacked roughly about a week and a half ago.
Bloody ass. Shit. So, does the travel through the barb fields affected as well?
We have not been having many excursions out into the barb fields.
Hmm.
But currently, we are on a higher alert system than usual, but we have dedicated groups investigating the incident.
All right.
From behind us in the Betrayer's Rise, there was a streak of energy that shot out and chopped the tower into 3 pieces that collapsed down onto the ground.
Sheesh. Well, I guess the best updates. Guess I should get an updated report about the fields on the headquarters, huh?
Of course. Would you like me to gather that information for you?
Yeah, I'll follow you there, might as well, since maybe there's something sensitive as well.
Are you looking for a excursion group into the barb fields, ma'am?
Yes, it's mostly because we're trying to return back to Jigao.
You are aware you do not need to enter into the barb fields to go to Jigao,
Yes,
correct?
I think one of us had something to check about in the barb fields at least. I don't mean going directly in the center of it. It's mostly just checking near the outskirts of it to see if there's something important.
I will put in a request for you, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
And the soldier gives you a salute and pivots and marches.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse and, well, actually everybody except Eula. That was a strange way for them to interact with Kiana.
I was gonna say, Kiana, are you like royalty here?
Not really. I guess I know some people. That's mostly it. That's why they're not to mention the whole military training thing. So very strict discipline right now.
I was
Especially
gonna say,
with that tower gone.
not everybody rates a salute.
I thought salutes are common. She's like confused. Is like, huh? I thought it's common to get salutes.
Okay. No. I'm gonna salute Kiana.
Me too.
Since that's basically a common sense, like so, see the Aurora watch, they salute back, she salutes back. It's like, yeah, it's common side. So, why don't you guys weird it out
Kiana,
about?
I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw as they do this to you.
Eight.
Instinct kicks in and you start criticizing how they saluted you. Snack's feet were not facing you when he entered into his saluting stance, nor was his spine perfectly straight as he was doing it either. Jezzy did not have any form of eye contact towards anything, and her eyes were wandering the entire time, as well as her shoulders being slack and offset.
Yeah, she's like instinctively goes into drill sergeant. Eyes forward, shoulders straight, spine. Stop slouching, you maggot.
I knew it. You were a high-ranking military officer that suffered a head wound.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she suffered a head wound at least.
Wait, I have a head wound?
That stopped bleeding weeks ago.
Well, anyways, since we're at a military town, I figure it'd be pretty easy to find a weapon shop willing to sell a simple quarterstaff.
Oh yeah, there's barracks in
Why
town.
not get a
Yeah.
half staff?
Check
You
out.
deserve it.
Use a halfling. She can't have.
Oh.
Halfling half staff is a quarter staff, my guy.
Actions.
So, Kiana can show you to where there are some
Quartermasters.
What about
quartermasters.
No, we're buying for halfling, so it's quartermaster.
Oh.
These are goblinoids and drow defending this outpost.
Thank,
No half.
thank God you made the intelligence development.
Half folk have their own quarter.
Mm.
Nah, they don't give no quarters.
I was
Their
just
own
gonna. Damn it.
Sorry.
We gotta get a move
Yup.
on. It's quarter past.
Just the extra bonk people.
The wee folk. So, anyways, she brings you over to a quartermaster where you see that there is a wide variety of items that you could procure and gain access to if you have the funds for it. Now, because of Kiana's presence with you, you have a 20% discount off of anything that you purchase from this shop.
I mean, right now the only currency I have on me is platinum. Life of an adventurer.
Well, hello there, the goblinoid who gives a salute, perfect posture, and everything else. Is there anything particular you're looking for here today?
Just a quarterstaff to place someone I lost.
Just a quarterstaff? Now, we have some that'll be suitable for bigger folk. They don't really make an excess of utility items for people of. They're looking you eye to eye, just gesture.
Fair enough.
However, looking at what happened to yours, they hold their hands out to investigate your weapon. You probably want something a bit more sturdy, don't you?
Ooh, I have something. I turn around and I pull out a crowbar and hand it to Yula.
I use
Huh?
the crowbar to bonk you,
Ow!
and then
Hey,
put it back.
It does start bleeding.
Firebolt!
God.
Anyways, I could offer you something different if you're interested.
Yola, I think he's hitting on you.
What? No, I'm just going to give her a stick.
Ah, if you reply, you lose, my guy.
All right.
All
What
right.
do you have in mind?
We have this beautiful twisting of fresh yew logs,
Definitely hitting on.
one of which has already been properly treated and has the beginning transferings of magic into it. Based off of gestures at Jezzy, you might be able to infuse it with even more magic and utilize it in order to have something a little less breakable.
I think you should take it, Eula. You can have a log staff for Eula.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Fair enough. Well, considering mine only broke because I used it to trigger a trap.
We have 3 different ones. Alrighty. He goes over to the wall and opens up one of the cabinets where you see there are 3 standing quarterstaffs, currently too big for a halfling to utilize to its best potential. Unfortunately, things at these outposts are designed for big folk, you know, military, big, strong, They don't have an air force.
Oh, damn.
Um, Hey, I'm a fucking brat, okay? Just anyways. Now, as you can see, all three of these are masterfully crafted. And you should be able to enchant them with relative ease. He gestures at one of them that has a nice little bit of greenery etched into the yew branch itself, and it is a full quarterstaff, which is 6 feet long. Yeah, with the size of people here, it would have to be 6 feet long. Or you could have this one right here, which already has the beginnings of an arcane enchantment on it. Your friend might be able to do that for you. And gestures at a yew branch that seems to be charred. The outside of it is completely petrified with this black coating around it, but definitely definitively still a branch of yew. And it has little bits of tracings of different colors throughout it and all the way to the top. Or the third one, which is just a, well, it's a yew bow. And it's a bow staff that's just yew. Basic, bitch, simple. It'll never resize, but they could cut it down to your size.
Alright. That works.
Yeah, that
Which one would you
That
like?
one is all you.
Yeah.
You want a masterwork one that's partially enchanted, and the enchantment could be completed by an arcane caster, or a generic staff.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you should treat yourself. Why not? You deserve it. I'm not totally saying it because I like watching you smash people's heads up or anything.
I know I'm gonna feel it on my head later, so get the soft one, I guess.
Do you have like a wooden helmet?
Yeah, a U protective helmet.
Yeah.
We actually do have, well,
Like a bowl.
we have helms designed for some of the children whose parents are deployed
Oh.
here that they play with and are made out of wood, if you're interested in one.
I want a helmet that makes a really annoying sound whenever something hits it.
Well, you can provide the sound yourself.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I'll just start doing that.
Yeah. He pulls out a child's helm, hands it over to you, carved out of wood, treated on the inside so it doesn't splinter and stab them in the eye.
Did you,
You're going to have to trim some holes for your horns.
did I hear you ask for a bowl initially?
Alright. I'll go with the Posse Enchanted one. You said that was nearly my size already.
It's still too big for you. But as soon as the enchantment's completed, it's a magical item. It resizes to you.
Alright, I'll go with that one then.
Alrighty. Partial enchantment, high quality wood. With the 20% discount, we're looking at 150 gold. Would you like to set up a payment plan for this?
I just hand them 15 platinum.
Throw it in the bag, baby. Big flex.
Well, if I knew you had money like that, we have fully enchanted ones as well.
What do they do? Can they put fire to things?
There is one that can ignite a single object that it touches that is not being worn or carried.
Well, that's cool, but I can do that myself.
That's not like all you do. That
What do you
staff
mean it
would
can't
make you
cast
totally irrelevant.
incinerate? That's the only thing I need. But yeah, if you're happy with that, we can sell that to you, and yeah, easily done.
You have what's the coolest magical thing you have?
Depends how cool you are.
I'm really cool, actually.
Yeah? Alright. Alright.
I'm actually more hot than cool.
I have enough charges on my account. I'm not going to say anything based on that. The coolest item we have. What would be the coolest one they have?
Obviously,
No,
nothing is
I just
cooler than my
derailed the
sort
whole
of
session.
finding.
Sword of sword finding.
Yep.
I like that reaction. Whoa. I want that. Whatever you just laughed at. Give me a random grab bag. I'll pay it.
We have a Stirring Dragon's Wrath Warhammer.
Ooh, that sounds really cool.
Uh-huh. He goes running over to a different cabinet that he has to pull out multiple keys to unlock, and he pulls out this large Warhammer where the head of it is shaped like the maw of a dragon on either side. It has this very nice white dragon scales along the outside, and the leather strappings are made out of a white leather as well, and the shaft is this beautiful ivory.
So what does it do?
Well, this weapon, if you get a lucky shot against something, it sometimes calls upon the breath of the dragon slain to create it and hits them for that.
Oh, that's cool. What kind of dragon is it? Is it like?
It's a white one.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Well, I don't know how to use hammers. Well, I mean, like, I only know how to use peace hammers.
Oh, fucking Kiana, you're right. Pumpkin spice latte breath. Oh.
Oh, I gotta go get my food. I'll be right back.
Yep. So, are you interested in this piece? 25,000 gold.
She just
With
looks.
the military discount.
Yeah, she just looks at Snack. I don't know. He's the hammer user.
Oh, I'm in a committed relationship with my hammer already.
She's the guy that has 6
Understandable.
different weapons on her back.
Reasonable enough. Is there anything else we're looking for? Extra parchment and ink.
Healing
Any
potions.
provisions? Health potions. Yes, we sell health potions. We have them
Finally,
here.
He found one.
My great quest.
40 gold apiece.
All right.
Roll me 2d6. Now, we're a little light on stock right now. We only have 11. And he pulls out this big milk tray with 11 pots on it. Someone bought the one that made it a dozen set. It really annoys me when people do
Oh,
that.
yeah. That would make my eyeball twitch all day. I'll take the 11 off your hands to relieve you of that.
Are you sure they're 40 apiece?
Any objections to using party loot, putting those in the bag, or distributing them amongst us? So
Feel
it's
free.
40 times
It's-
11. And we still have quite
it's-
a bit of money.
It's
Yeah,
440
yeah,
gold.
yeah.
I think everyone in the party
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. And yeah,
You have to remember, this is a fuck ton of money. It's
Yeah.
like a fuck ton of money.
I mean, not to mention it's health potion, so I don't mind it at all.
Yeah. All right. Yep. We'll take them all. Never be too careful.
I'm gonna have so much fun gambling in the pits tonight. Oh,
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Thank
but try not to get too deep into depth.
Did
like the
anyone
last
buy the
2
hammer?
years.
No, they couldn't afford
That's
it.
how much was it?
25,000, my guy.
Oh, okay.
It consistently hits for a D6 cold damage. It's a +1 to hit and damage, and when you roll a natural 20, each creature within 5 feet of the target of your choice takes 5 cold damage.
Ooh. 5 pumpkin spice.
It's
Yeah.
25,000 gold. Like it's it's really powerful.
Oh.
That's like 2 augments in the weapon that's already masterworked, and then some.
I'm taking 3 of these pots. How many do each of you guys want? Means there's 8 left.
I already have one. I'll take one. So yeah, I'll take one of those.
Take a couple healing potions if there's any left.
Yep, 2 for you, 1 for Kiana. That means there's 5 left still.
Yeah, split. Yeah, split between the 3 of them.
I have 3 of
Arda.
my own.
Yeah. Yeah. Might as well give.
Look at this guy holding out on you.
Might as well give two to Eula and 3 to Arda.
All right, sounds good.
Since Arda always gets stuck in the worst places
Yeah.
every time.
How many are you giving to Arda?
3.
3.
3.
All right, I'll add that to her character sheet. Oh, one of you has access to her sheet. You add it.
Will do.
Very good. Well, anything else you're all interested in? Caltrops.
You have something like
or-
that you can like sleep comfortably in,
As much as I love area denial.
Yes,
weapons.
we have bedrolls.
like magical bedrolls.
No,
A thing?
that's a good idea, though. What would it do? Maybe it acts like a suit of armor around you as you're sleeping.
I have a good idea about it as well. And she points, just like my blanket, it self-cleans. Because no one bathes during an adventure most of the times.
What are you doing in the bedroll that requires you to self-clean?
If you're adventuring inside a swamp, do you bathe?
Fair enough.
Or if you like masturbate.
Oh.
What?
I mean, there's something to be said for subtlety and humor, and then there's something to be said for the bull in the china shop approach.
Intelligence and wisdom, y'all. Intelligence and wisdom.
2 kinds of people.
Yep.
Well, in any case, any of you needs anything else? Belmin, you need any of those magical papery things or whatnot?
It probably wouldn't hurt to have some on hand in case I find some new
Yeah, yeah.
spells. How much
Since
of the ink and parchment do you have?
Paper and ink?
Is it the magical kind?
Yeah. We have some of that. Not a whole lot though. Roll me 2d4. We have 300 golds worth. So 6 spell levels worth.
Okay. Hand them 30 platinum.
You all are wonderful. And how about an ever-spinning dreidel? Do you want one? I'll toss it in on the house. Just throws it
Hell
out.
yeah.
Might as well.
I don't know. He'll toss it over at you, Jezzy.
Ooh.
Yeah, she does seem like she'd be the most fascinated by a dreidel.
The outside of the dreidel has a little trimming of sparkly glitter around it. He goes, now if you put that on a surface and spin, it will continue to spin until somebody walks past it.
Huh. Cool. So I start spinning on a counter or something.
And it just keeps spinning
Hmm.
and spinning. Then the goblin stands up, walks past it, and it falls onto its side.
Oh, that actually could be useful.
Yeah.
Somebody has to walk past it within 10 feet of it, but yeah.
Oh.
Put it next to a doorway. If anyone tries to sneak by it and go
Mhm.
invisible, we'll know they're there.
Yeah, or if, we need to know if somebody came through somewhere or whatever. It's like putting a hair on a closed doorway.
Or if there's like a loose thread or something from someone's cloak, you could like tie it to it and have it like spin around and just
Unravel their garment.
yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that face says it all.
Well then, is that everything you all wanted today?
Yep, should be.
Ah,
Wonderful. I'm going to close up shop.
I would too. Congratulations.
Don't be burning all your money like last time.
Bye.
Peace out.
He's gonna gamble it all away.
100%.
Yep. I guess we'll be making our way towards the HQ for now. For the stack of intel, apparently.
There we go.
So
Yeah.
you all head on over towards the rear or the front gates over at this point, labeled on your map. B1. As you head over there, you see that same guard from before come jogging over towards you, stands at attention, gives you a quick salute, Kiana. So, we are not at liberty to, allow any of our current guards out of the city on any patrols, and we have stopped all manners of guides from exiting the city for profit right now. Until we find out what it was that attacked our tower, we are staying to ourselves.
Oh shit! I already forgot the leader's name. Yes, it's like a long time ago.
Whose name?
One of the higher ranking officers here that was related. He was, yeah. Since you said one name back during the Australia and the rest were here. Shit.
Well, there was Hobbs, which
Yeah.
has been newly appointed and moved.
Yeah, the other one, the draw one that welcomed at the entrance the first time we were here. Yeah, I guess might as well just go to the HQ. Why not? Since I need to ask things about the task hand as well.
So, and the task hand is Varen Thales.
Mm-hmm.
So, you go into the main headquarters here. As you all walk inside, you see that there is a great deal many soldiers currently contemplating a lot of work that they need to do and a lot of different things that need to be achieved and accomplished here in the city. And as you all walk up... Oh, wrong song. They all begin quieting themselves down. One of them steps forward. The task hand that you are aware of, the Drow Varen Thales, who stands over to you, Kiana, expectantly.
Yep, I'll give him a quick salute. I need to know some news, especially about my Lord Father. Apparently, he went missing in the middle of the Barrens.
He'll look behind himself. Everybody take a 15-minute break. You sense there's a little hesitation, and then he raises his eyebrow at them, and everybody packs up their notes and walks out of the room. Yana. Your father is missing right now, and I've received every note of inquiry that you have sent from every noteworthy individual you have sent it with so far. We sent him out there on an investigation for a few different rifts that seem to be appearing out there. While he was gone, we lost communication with his mage that was appointed to his group. They have not returned back, and we had our tower attacked from the Betrayer's Rise.
Yeah, she's like looking for the first time, looking especially agitated, with biting a thumbnail. Damn it all to hell. Shit. So, did he went by himself and his platoon, or did he bring my brother as well? As per usual.
Your brother was away. Your brother was away on training during that time, and your brother is currently AWOL.
What? What do you mean by that?
How is your brother is a wall?
He is currently disobeying orders given by the military, and because of that is wanted by the military.
Huh.
Your brother was here, set to some specific training at one of our large engines that we have been working on. When the tower fell, your brother wanted to take a group out there to go look for your father, who's been missing, and we made the decision not to.
That goddamn idiot. So basically what you mean, both of them are gone in the middle of the barren fields then?
Correct.
She's like pacing back and forth, so like having no idea what to do right now.
Kiana, there's no need for me to tell you that your father, at minimum, is an unparalleled survivalist and soldier. Your brother is quite accomplished as well.
I know that. Of course. I mean, I of all people would know that, but with all this bullshit happening in Rosona and here and the rest of this area, there's too many things afoot in this place. It's just a bad feeling that I get every time.
I'm sure everything will work out in the end, one way or another. That is the hope, at least. And if there's any development, I will be sure to let you know. There's no reason for you to head out into the barbed fields, going after him aimlessly.
I know. I wouldn't be of any use in the middle of there either. I wasn't any use even back then.
Well, if your dad's so good at like surviving and stuff, maybe he could show us the way to the place we're going. If we find him first.
Nah. If something that manages to make him go missing, we'd probably be wondering that the rest of our lives till we're dead and we couldn't find him.
Maybe he needed some help.
Yeah, Kiana body language is like she's actively restraining herself just not to just run out there right now at this moment.
Yana, I am fully aware of how you feel in this situation. Your words are correct. If Captain Commander Miro was felled by anything with his chosen 5-man team, cannot go after him. We would need an entire platoon worth of people to scour, with experts in tracking, experts in arcane and the bizarre, and an archpriest. Be able to match that team's might.
I perfectly know that, but no one can spare the manpower right now. Am I right?
Cannot.
Yes.
No. If we are under attack from something hiding within that range, we need everybody here. Your father would make the same decision.
He always does.
Our number one goal is to keep Bazazan and Jorha safe.
Fine. She just roughly just sits down, just basically just slumping down on the chair. Fine, whatever. But I want to be up to date, and then if anything new pops up. As she hands him one of the sanding stones that we have.
He'll take the stone. Very well. If there's any update, I will personally alert you.
Well, just in case, I'll be just to hopefully reassure you that I won't be running to my own doom right here, right now. I'll be going with them, at least to Jikao, into the Ibon class for a task.
Be careful. Remember your training. Remember patience. Your brother was going for a captain's position, by the way.
I know, he was always the best out of us both, but
He was taking his final test.
damn it.
He goes over to the desk, pulls out an envelope, and hands it over to you.
She just silently just opens and read.
Perfect markings on everything. His strength was scaled at an 8 out of 10. His speed was scaled at a 7 out of 10. Everything else was 10 out of 10.
Honestly, the position should be just reverse right now. Instead of him running there, I was supposed to be running there instead, considering how things end up happening. Shit.
William has a lot of promise. If we find your father, I'm sure he will get him out of the AWOL status that he is currently in. But if it gives you anything to be a little less concerned about, there's very few people who mark nearly as close as he has, let alone perfect.
Yeah, he'll be fine. It's yeah, she just looks like she's trying to convince herself that yeah, it's fine. I know he'll be fine. Shit.
No. As of now, all of his effects are still inside of his barracks at your personal estate here.
Yeah,
If you need permission into the state, I believe you still have the key, correct?
yeah, of course.
Very well. Next time, please schedule a meeting with me instead of barging in during a meeting.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. She just
Take care of yourself.
thanks. She just absolutely just looks listless, just walking out zombie mode.
Man, that sounds pretty rough, homie. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I know
You
they'll
know,
be
if
fine. I hope.
you want to go out there and do a mad crusade into certain death to find your dad, you know I'm with you.
Yeah, but yeah, this is not the time yet. I think. Right now she's just autopiloting towards the estate, unless the rest pulls towards somewhere else.
Nope.
What's it like having a dad?
Annoying,
Oh, okay.
nags a lot, trains a lot, keeps trying to put out random advice every single time.
Sort of like having a brother then, like Sage.
Different, I guess.
I don't know who my father was.
Mm-hmm.
You all follow Kiana, as nobody said they wish to stop her. And this building right here, the far side of Bazazan. As you wander up to it, you see that there are still soldiers pointed out front, protecting it, at this large 2-story building made completely out of stone that is as formidable as the walls protecting the city itself. As you walk up the stairs, the soldiers stand at attention, giving you a salute. You unlock the door with the key that you've been hiding away in your pack for a long time, and look around at the very unused home that you've spent many trips here in. Kiana, describe what one of your family estates looks like.
Well, it basically looks like a minimalistic version of a noble's estate, lacking in those gilded decorations. Everything looks more practical, with military accomplishments, weapons hung around the walls, and yeah, it's basically lacking in those colors and some organic life. You know how noble houses have flowers and whatnot? Yeah, this has none of those at all. It's just practical decorations, metal fittings. It's basically built as a fortress first, estate second.
As you enter into the main room, it's not really a foyer as much as just an opening into other open rooms. You look over to the right where the conference room of this estate is. Places where the family would meet up, discuss after having dinner or anything else, any plans that were going to happen, any training that needs to be had, any deployment that is going to be happening, all of it. The table is a mess right now with notes, maps, books, ledgers, everything covering it. You look over to the left side where there's a dining hall that is perfectly kept with exactly 3 chairs, all 3 tucked into the table, exactly 3 placemats, all placed perfectly, and the exact needed utensils for eating. A fork, a knife, and a spoon. That is all.
Yeah, it's basically a style of when in Rome, do the Romans do. It's a military fortress, so live like it's a fortress.
Spartan-esque.
Yeah, that's why the estate isn't mostly untouched. It's mostly just a respite after travel or training instead of a permanent home to stay day by day.
There is something that others of you notice. As Kiana's looking around the area, taking it all in again, not being here for quite a while, you take note that on the wall, there is a large standing portrait drawn of a large group, military group. A few of the individuals you've noticed at different outposts that you've stopped by who have stopped, talked to Kiana. And one of them is very familiar to any of you that have received her protective aura. A old human with white hair, though his is just nearing gray in the portrait, who has a very broad, wide shield. The shield is exactly the same. The individual looks maybe 15, 20 years younger. But it's that same person who keeps appearing whenever she uses her aura to defend any of you.
Oh.
The old grandpa.
That answers a few questions.
Yeah, Grandpa Kiana.
People start making that claim, Kiana, as you look over at the portrait. Oh, yeah. You know that is your father's first 5-man expert team within the military. They were special forces for infiltration, for tracking, for magecraft, and especially for assassinations against counter-terrorists. Well, they were the counter-terrorists, assassinating them.
Counter terrorist. Yeah, the self-proclaimed rival of the Tarzan, as the old man likes to say.
It is very strange for a human to fit in with drow, bugbears, even in this land. Humans are usually not trusted.
Yeah, you see the hints of the ghost spirit popping up. Just staring at the portrait as well.
So, is your family like some kind of local, like noble family or something? I mean,
No.
sorry, like, salute.
Well, she points towards the task hand up there. Well, that's how to say my father or adoptive one at least. The strongest man in your house, the best soldier, the most trusted and strongest warrior here. Well, there's more of his titles and whatnot. The Tarzan of Mirim, of House Mirim. Mostly he does his own thing. Which is why if he goes missing, that means there's something bigger afoot, because it's basically impossible to do much against him in your house.
So why do you go why do you go like on adventures and stuff when you could like just live here and aren't you like rich or something if you have like a house like this?
He is the best of all of those. No matter what you do, you still feel inferior about it. But honestly, we're supposed to be the ones he raised up that's supposed to inherit his teachings and will and whatnot, but only my brother has the aptitude after all. So I just decided to do my own thing instead.
Oh, that's cool.
Wandering around to one of the other halls, you see that there is a long hallway that ends at a window that has just rows and rows and rows of trophies, plaques, medals, almost all of which are dedicated to Dirth Miram. A handful of them to William Miram, and notably one of them at the front. Most progressed Kiana Miram.
What's this?
Awards, I guess.
Kiana, that was a javelin throwing test that you took. When you first started javelin throwing, you could barely make it go 15 feet. By the end of this test, after about 6 months of training, you managed to accurately throw it about 40 feet or so, which was by far the most progressed out of everybody in that class, even though most people started at 40.
That's what I say. Set the bar low. That way you look better.
Indeed. Well, as they say, you're a genius at 6, mediocre at 15, by 20s, you're just another same old average guy.
Is that what they say?
That's a similar Chinese saying too. I'm just adapting it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Sure,
believe you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the Chinese saying is basically a genius at 6, and by 14 or so, you're like top of the class, and by 20 plus, you're just another average Joe.
Damn, that's depressing.
Yeah, it's the Asians thing, but you know how when you're a kid, all A's and then when you get to high school, everything just drops, kind of deal.
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
Hmm.
welcome to Asia, my guy. That's how we
Man.
live.
Y'all are way too hard on yourselves.
I don't think I
That we
agree
are.
with that thing because I've never been a genius. I think.
I was considered a genius when I was a kid, and now I run D&D games.
Fuck yeah, D&D.
Okay.
That's real genius right there.
Yep.
Forget career. Do what you enjoy.
Hell yeah.
Hey, at
Yeah.
least you're running the D&D game.
Right. Okay, I'll take that.
But yeah.
That's what I accomplished.
After the whole small reminiscing, she'll go back to the conference room towards the table and go to dig to the usual spot where the family keeps messages or secret letters to pass on. The second drawer at the bottom of the second drawer, flip it around and open the compartment.
And as you show off the secret compartment inside of your desk,
Yeah, she's not thinking
or
in
your
the right.
father's desk,
Yeah, she's not thinking in the right mindset right now. So
you see that there is a journal in here. Usually it's empty unless something needs to be placed here. You take out the journal, and it appears to be a note, where the first page appears to be a note stuffed into the journal itself for you. It reads, "Dearest sister, it has been too long since I've heard from you, and I am very fearful that you are not okay, though I hear of your famous adventures and exploits out in Rasona. I am so glad that you have found something that inspires you in your life and treats you better. Father is still father.
no surprise.
I have a creeping suspicion that something is wrong with the most recent mission Father has gone on to. Do not worry about me. I'm going to go out in the fields, and I will find him, and I will bring him and his group back. I have a hound with me, attached to his scent. I will find him, and I will retrieve him. If I am not back by next winter, do not come looking. There's nothing that would sadden me more in the afterlife than you throwing your life away in pursuit of either of us. Remember, you can achieve anything that you set your mind to, and one day you will make a great leader as well." The end of the note. By the way, I took my captain's exam. It was surprisingly easy. I think you would do very well with it. Might only take you a couple of tries to pass.
Little shit.
At the bottom of the page, it's just written in the only eldritch that you understand, a winky face.
Oh man,
Your brother, William.
I don't have a field day about that. Yeah, she just folds the note, keep it in her pocket, and just start cursing up Storm. Before taking a breath, coming down. All right. And fuck all this. So, you guys want to take off now?
Yep.
Sure. Yep. So the messy documents on the table and whatnot, she just crumpled it all and stuffed it into the drawer, not even bothering to clean it up properly because she's just annoyed at the two people that are not here. And for extra spice, she just kicks the chair over out of spite.
Whose chair?
The office chair. The office chair is
Head?
Yeah, head.
Your father's chair? Then?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
$96.
Oh, so close.
God damn it.
So close. I mean, that's still a super high roll.
Yeah.
But 96. As you kick the chair over in frustration, directly afterwards you hear a tink, 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 tink on the floor.
I just tried to find it like someone looking for the contact lens and just grab it.
You see that there is a tiny key. You've never seen this key before or have any inkling as to where it goes to.
Just looks at the tiny key and just wonders about out loud. A tiny key, but every door in this house is big.
You all watch as the spirit appears behind Kiana and face palms.
Yeah, she is an idiot.
Look for a lock or a chest or a book.
Look behind the picture of that spirit.
Roll me an investigation. Valman and Snack. Heyo! The worst roll you can possibly make. 2.
Wow.
Exactly, Miles. Apparently
What?
a genius.
Wow. God damn, dude.
Valman, you go over to the bookshelf and yeah, she's right. Everything in this house is so fucking big. You start trying to like climb up the shelf to like look for books that might have like secret locks in them and things like that. And just Snack goes over to the wall, lifts the portrait up, puts it down. Yeah, there's a safe right here.
I don't hide things. I don't look for hidden things.
Yeah, me either.
I'm always so bad at investigation, and then
Just look behind the portrait.
D&D life.
Yeah, right.
Kiana, I think I
Yeah.
found it.
Oh. She'll just start opening it.
You take the key, twisting it in. And as you twist and dial through, the safe opens up, revealing inside a hatchet with a silver-trimmed blade or edge. The handle is this strong, red, vermalock-looking wood that's etched with runic markings as well.
She just takes it out. Hatchet. The heck?
As you take it out, Snack, from your high standing position, you see deeper inside of that safe is a rolled up little scroll.
Ooh. I'll grab it and hand it to Kiana.
Alrighty. As you're holding the hatchet in one hand, you unravel the scroll, Kiana, and written in it is a letter to you. I'm just going to assume that you are the one who throws a fit and accidentally stumbles upon the key that unlocks my safe. I am hoping that this happens when it is needed. I was planning on giving this gift to you when you pass your captain's examination. It is something I believe you would have a strong expertise with and use for as well. I had it commissioned after your first throne challenge. There's no reason to thank me. It is a useful tool for a useful person.
Kiana just suddenly shouts out loud, "Who the heck would thank you, you thankless bastard?" And just crumples the note, throws it into the sea, slams it closed,
Still holding the hatchet.
still holding the hatchet. You see her suddenly angrily march into the dining room and kick the head chair of the dining room out of petty anger again.
Nothing falls.
Yeah, I know. She's just super annoyed. All right, I'm sufficiently pissed off enough. So, we going?
Yep. Man, us finding that seemed really improbable, though. Rolled a 90-60 with the chair and the 20 investigation.
Although considering her family, yeah.
You didn't need a 20 to find it, but the
Yeah,
20 helped. Like, so, anybody here proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
Valman, roll me an Arcana check, since you can see there's no hiding it. The runic markings are just written across the handle and blade.
There we go.
That's much better. Much better. By the looks of it, there's 2 enchantments on the blade. The first one is of returning, and the second one is of following. The returning property is after you throw the weapon, it will automatically return to your hand, so long as it is on the same plane of existence as you. The following property is, after you throw it, you may use a bonus action to pull yourself to it and whatever it is currently attached to. You can use this feature once per long rest.
That's pretty dope.
So it's a two-way hatchet. Nice. AKA you suck at throwing, so you just go with the axe instead.
Comes right back to your hand, so you can hatch it and snatch it.
He commissioned a perfect item for Kiana. Yeah, that's a pretty powerful set of enchantments for one object.
Yeah. Nice.
Especially since Kiana isn't great at javelins.
She isn't. Or she wasn't.
All right, let's roll, trolls.
Alrighty. So. Oh, by the way, Valman, are you telling Kiana what the enchantment is, or are you
Of
just
course. Of
taking
course.
note of that and going?
No,
Oh,
of course.
okay,
Just
go
getting
ahead.
told.
Go ahead and tell her.
When you throw this hatchet, it will come back to you. And you can also go to it, but the charge is not strong. You're not going to be able to do it very often. And you have to attune to it.
So to summarize, I suck at throwing, so I might as well go with the thing and get near enough. Why do I even bother about them?
It's your father. He knows you best.
Yeah. Still an asshole though. But yeah, she won't attune to it yet. She'll probably attune to the next when we set camp later on.
So, you all exit out into the city. As you are traveling, everybody, you exit out of Bazazan, directly past the gates. The soldiers allow you to leave, but you are given the heads up that they're not permitting people into the city unless they can teleport in.
Before we leave,
Just for the safety.
Before we leave,
Yeah.
I just want to stop by someplace and buy a pair of good boots.
good
An extra
boots.
pair of good boots.
Okay, it's a military outpost, so you could buy top tier boots, or you could buy masterwork boots.
How much for the masterwork ones?
100 gold.
Yeah.
The really good pair of boots is 20.
Yep. Now I'll mark down 10, 10 platinum.
Yeah. The difference between you know, Nikes and Adidas.
Yep.
You know. I'll exit out into the wastes. We might as well get our tracker. You all are here. Congrats, guys. You teleported twice within like 20 hours, or 3 times within 30 hours. Almost like you're higher level
Globetrotters,
without being
dude.
higher level yet. And you begin adventuring into the barbed fields, everybody. Alrighty, so who wants the responsibility of rolling that survival check for everyone?
Oh, I got this. Oh, it's like the one thing I'm good at.
I would suggest the druid do it.
I was about to say. I'll
that
give
works.
it to mine.
Yeah. like, Snack has 2
Yeah.
skills. Bonk, survival. Like,
Bonk, don't die.
Bonk, survival, eating.
Yeah, exactly.
Very true.
You forgot the fourth
Nobody
one.
eats better than him.
Melting your own brain.
He's very good at that one.
True. I'm like perma-fried now.
Oop, that's the wrong song. Damn it, where'd it go? I knew I should have labeled it in this game the right
The
places.
Tong song.
Did you get that tong, 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 tong? Oh, that's not the right one. I apologize. I had music for this territory before, right? There we go. Just use this again. As you all head out of Bazazan and start heading over towards the west with a slight south incline. Surprisingly, Snack, you know exactly where you are supposed to be heading out here. You saw where the sun was just a couple of hours ago, and you figured out which way was north, and you need to walk downwards so that you can venture around the barbed fields over to the hollowed path, and you can just follow the hallowed path up the Emerald Loop to Jigao. It shouldn't take longer than 2 to 3 weeks of travel.
Perfect.
Now, as you are on this path and moving, evening rolls around very quickly, though it is still early into all of your days. Do you want to fuck up your sleep schedule, do a forced march, or what? Right now, all of you have teleportation lag.
Maybe just pull up camp for the night and get back onto our. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Ugh, do we have to do like night watches and stuff?
I mean, it's mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
Could always
Okay.
not do it if you want.
In my experience, most dangerous creatures and beasts come out at night. Probably better we settle down, keep watch.
Maybe we should sleep during the day then, and walk at night.
I said most dangerous, not most helpful.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't it be better than to not be sleeping if they're out?
Yeah, but I don't really want to walk into there.
All right. Well,
I don't,
Thanks.
rather be in one place if they're walking around than in be in multiple places while they're walking around.
You guys are the experts. I just blow things up.
Well, being our survival guide, I say that we should make camp for the evening. Any opposed?
No.
No.
All right, cool. I'll take first watch.
I'll take last watch.
Alrighty. Well, that's Snack on first, 2 seconds.
I'll go second.
And this will be the sleeping order for the rest of this stretch of the journey, okay?
Yeah, I'll take second.
So, Valmin and Kiana.
No one took that. If
Well, someone can take
I'll
third.
take that then. I thought Valmin took that. Never mind. I'll take that.
And last one was Jezzy.
Yep.
Alrighty. Eula, would you like to join any of the watches so that you could make sure it doesn't fail?
Someone already has second watch covered. Have a niece and halfling. Nothing's gonna go wrong if he doesn't allow it. So I'll go on the last watch with Jezzy.
That's probably for the best.
Come on, she has a great passive of
11?
Okay, yeah. I would like first watch to roll me a perception check, utilizing whatever resource you would like.
What do you mean by whatever resource I would like?
If you have any spells that you would cast to give yourself advantage during the time, you could do that. If you have a familiar that could assist you or make its own watch, you can do that. So on.
Guidance, then.
Enough.
Oh, wow. I'm going to add.
Roll your D4. Not a bad watch, huh?
No, dude, I'm killing it.
Second watch. Please roll. Third watch.
Like, it's not popping up. Does it pop up now? Okay.
There it goes. Fourth watch.
Mm,
Jezzy and Eula, is one helping the other, or are you both
I
rolling?
guess
All right.
we're both rolling.
Jezzy, that dreidel is just so fucking entertaining.
Yeah.
The coolest thing you've ever gotten
I'm
for
like
free.
trying it on different surfaces to see if it will like drill a hole in things.
Although it does not drill a hole, but it still works in sand.
Oh,
Weird.
cool.
No.
Hey, Eula, can I place it on your head? I just want to try it.
Oh, I'll allow that if you allow me a bonk on your head.
Sure.
Dreidel. Crack.
And as soon as she hits me, I'll just like. That's the annoying sound I'm gonna make every time you bump me.
Oh, jeez. Are you wearing your helmet?
No.
Your U helmet of anti-bonk.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well then, time for me to roll a d4.
What for?
For fourth watch. As the dreidel is sitting on top of your head, Eula, you notice it stops spinning suddenly after you hear galloping past you.
Hey, what you do? It stopped spinning.
Hmm.
I'll start it again.
Something got past us. We didn't see anything, so it had to have been invisible, but it came very close to us.
No?
A moment goes by and you see a shadow charge past you, Eula, galloping.
Hmm. Okay, but we have a campfire, something like that.
Sure.
Alright. I'm going to use... Wait, does that... Yep. I'm going to snuff out the campfire with that. Stop giving off so much light that would illuminate us.
As you do that, the fire extinguishes quickly to your druid craft. Then you hear another passing from behind you. And then immediately after, another one in front of you. You're being circled.
Alright.
Stop. Stand still. I want to get the Dreidel thing going.
I bonk you on the head again, and this time I'm hoping you're loud enough to wake the party.
At this point, everyone else wakes up to the loud Jezzy, and y'all are coming over to this map. The initiative.
I'll reply to her. "Hello." It's
So there's two of them.
Santa Mommy.
We're gonna have
Oh,
a
and my good rolls are done.
Nope, no.
Yeah.
No.
A
It was
dirty
fun
one.
while it lasted.
It's a dirty one found in it. Dirty one.
21.
Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Alrighty. Top of the initiative order. Kiana, you wake up and go "Boo," as you hear galloping from behind you and galloping on the other side. Oh shit, you're alert. You are prone right now. What would you like to do?
I shall stand up. Stand up, so I still have 20 feet. I'll be moving around here. And rage bonus action, and for my action I'll ready my action. If the galloping gets near enough to me, I'll attack it.
Alrighty. Eula.
Alright. Bonus action Shillelagh, and I'll see if I can drag that centaur mummy closer to Kiana. See, Thorn Rip. 15?
Will hit. Pull your whip out to the side and wrap it over. Is there a size requirement to what you move?
Large or smaller?
As you throw the whip outwards, you drag forward. How many feet? 10 feet?
Yep.
5, 10. You drag it forward enough that now you all can see this undead-looking centaur with the body just flaking off bits of flesh, charging and moving towards you, are holding up this dreadful spear as it is marching towards you.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Now it is their turn. This one charges you, Kiana. You get your held action off.
Do holding action attack, do I get one attack or both attacks?
You hold the action to attack. Your action to attack grants you 2 attacks.
All right, because that always confuses the heck out of me.
No worries.
Yep. Oh, reckless. Always reckless. Always.
Ways.
First attack.
Mm.
18.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Yep. 15 magical slashing.
Slam your slashing.
Yeah, longsword.
Oh, it's magical. Slam your longsword into the hide of the creature as it's running over towards you. Second attack.
Second attack for 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, for 11 magical slashing.
Got 2 solid attacks against the creature as it continues charging over towards you, and it lifts up its large hooves and will slam them down on top of you. What does a 14 hit?
20 since advantage. Yeah, hits.
Oh yeah,
Reckless.
20 hits you.
Yep.
The hoof slams down into you, and you will suffer 12 points of bludgeoning, 10 points of necrotic, and you take an additional 10. Oh no, that's only the pike.
Okay, so
Pike attack.
Hmm. I mean, it would be rude of
sorry.
you to not get hit by these.
12 bludgeoning, yeah?
12 bludgeoning, 10 necrotic.
That's
Oh,
half
also
and
you have to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, normal con save. Natural 1. I did it.
Reroll.
Hey,
Hey.
Valman!
Clutch.
Valman, describe what it feels like when you do this, as this is your first time making someone do this.
I haven't thought about that. Let me think. What are you doing the con save for?
The hoof has a necrotic essence to it that seems to like do something to Kiana.
Shit, I don't. Let's go with it. Feels like water rushing down your back.
Like someone's peeing.
Yes.
Oh, God. Real Twilight Water moment.
Yeah, the R. Kelly feet.
Oh.
15, as I
That's
feel
more
a tinkle.
R. Kelly's sheets.
Hey.
15 is successful. You feel some foulness come over you as you look at the hoof mark in your chest that almost spreads across you, but you feel that chill of water against you that causes the curse mark to leave your body. They will drop down the spear, which was a natural 20 to hit you. That'll be 15 piercing plus 20 piercing. So that is 35 piercing damage.
Half to 35. 18, okay.
You feel some foulness surging into you, and then some other
Yeah.
foulness that negates it.
However, from behind, the other mummy comes stomping. As it gets over here, Jezzy and Snack, both of you still prone on the ground, it is going to leap upwards and slam the pike down on top of Snack and slam the hooves down on top of Jezzy.
I
snack.
was having my watch with Eula.
Oh, you're not prone then. Yeah, you're fine. So 16 to hit, Jezzy.
1 moment. I'll cast shield on that.
Okay. As the pike goes slamming down to where you are, you throw up your fiery protection, which causes it to cast aside and slam on the edge as the hooves come slamming down on top of you, Snack, who are prone, so it does have advantage.
Yeah.
27. 12 bludgeoning, 10 necrotic.
Can I react while I'm prone? Use a reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my Sorry, how much damage did you say?
12 bludgeoning, 10 necrotic, and give me a con save.
I'll leave his con save first.
That is a failure. As you feel this necrotic marking spread across your body, you notice the part where the hoof slammed in you turns necrotic and begins like flaking off, rotting away. Your hit point maximum decreases by 10. And yeah, you cannot regain hit points.
Oof.
Oh, yikes.
All right, so what is your reaction?
Yeah, I was gonna say that I wanted to reduce his damage as well.
Oh, reduce the damage by half?
No, 2d6.
All right, roll it.
8.
All right, so add 8 more hit points to you right now. Alrighty, now Snack. What is your reaction? Dex save.
What the heck is it? Oh, I closed. Yeah. Yeah, dex save.
Well, your 2d8, because it failed. 8. Shocky.
And I'm gonna push it back 10 feet.
Alrighty, that's their turn. Valman.
Well, I'm going to stand up. That puts me about whatever. In that direction. I'm going this way because I'm scared a little bit. Just a wizard, you know. And to be an ass or not to be an ass. Let's be an ass. I'm gonna cast polymorph on this one and turn it into a snail.
Against this one?
This one.
Or this one? That one down there? All right, what's that, a wisdom save?
Yeah, just go ahead and fail that because I'm gonna make it roll a 5.
Hey, you don't know that's a failure. Yeah, it failed.
Yeah, that one's fun.
God, the halfling feat is... Or, sorry, the wizard.
Yeah.
So you all watch as the centaur mummy, as it is galloping, getting ready for another charge against you, shrinks down into a snail. I described these sands as salty before, right?
Yes. You did, and I didn't think about that.
The snail is shriveling up very quickly.
Damn it. That was a good spell slot to use that too.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made.
Sorry. It makes sense, though. All done, Valman?
Yes.
Alrighty. Jezzy.
I'm gonna step after Valman and go over behind here. Actually, yeah, I'll stay there. And let's see. I'll cast a scorching ray on this one.
Ooh, go for it. Cast that ray.
Yup. Oh, that's better. I'm not sure. What? Oh, that's. Well, it's 4 instead of 2, but this was a shitty roll.
The 12 just barely misses.
all right. I forgot to add the elemental affinity, so it's 8 points of damage on the first one. And
8.
yeah.
As the fires erupt across its body, it lets out this ghoulish shriek that declares it really doesn't like fire. It's vulnerable to fire.
Woohoo. Well, and that's my turn.
Knack.
So I think I'm gonna try Something I've never done before. These are undead, yeah?
They are undead.
So yeah. They're both within 30 feet of me, then you give me a wisdom saving throw, yeah. Or be
Alrighty.
destroyed.
Well, right now, the one is a snail, not an undead.
Oh.
Are you still gonna do
that? Let's see. So I think I have. Do I have turn undead? Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? Just do it on the one.
You're still gonna do that? Only against the one. All right, wisdom save. 10. It failed. It is going to run the fuck away from you.
It gets destroyed, no?
No, that's only if its challenge rating is 1/2 or lower.
Oh, what does that mean?
It's challenge rating is how difficult the creature is. Given how strong these creatures are, they're definitely above 1/2. 1/2 is like a skeleton.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, you know, fodder zombies.
Sure
dead.
enough.
Kind of, it's good for like hordes of, you know, you got like 30 zombies on you, just kind of, no. You're done
Yeah.
now.
Got you.
Oh, it has to spend its next turn running away. Okay, well that's good for
Yeah.
Kiana. Are you moving at all, Snack?
Yeah, I mean, I'll stand up, I guess, and yeah, I'll just stay right here. No point in me going anywhere.
Kiana, you're good.
Well, so basically, the last turn, what happened was Snack got hit, panicking while lying down and just waving his thing around.
Yeah.
More or less.
Man. Yeah, since I see this one, and undead is having fear, so I'm just gonna slice it into cubes, or attempt to. Reckless. Because I value nothing. 25.
25 hits.
Yep, for 16 slashing. I have no idea why it rolled twice.
Oh, that's a good whack.
Wait, are you swinging at the one right next to you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
At this point, it ends my turn undead. Which
Oh,
doesn't
really?
matter if we kill it. Yeah.
Wait.
Until it takes any damage. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Since the other one is a snail, that's why it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get to you in about 4 rounds.
Yeah. So second attack. 13.
13 just barely hits.
thank God.
You found the AC.
Thank God. 14 magical slashing.
Ooh, it's looking really rough.
Yep. For bonus action. Yeah, I don't have much bonus action. Just gonna wave my hand in front of his face. You can't see me.
Okay. Eula.
Okay. Long run is a snail. And having nimbleness, it is one size larger than me, so I can move beneath it. How many feet total? Yep, just enough movement to get behind it and flanking with Kiana.
Yep. You get there.
Yep. And Shillelagh strike.
Shillelagh.
14, that hits.
14 hits. Yep. How do you want to do this, Eula?
Well, it looks, appears, at least on the humanoid part, there looks to be bones showing. And usually, at least on skeletons, bones are vulnerable to bludgeoning. So I pretty much under that, and I jump, sort of jumping up almost onto its back as I sweep my shillelagh quarterstaff, which is probably the least size for me now. It would almost be decapitation if that was where its head was.
crack through, decimating the body and knocking it off of the horse legs as it collapses to the ground and shatters into little pieces of sand.
Yep, that's my turn.
This centaur mummy will spend its action dashing forward.
Can snails dash?
Valman. It took the dash action. It moved approximately 1 foot.
One salty ass food.
The salt is causing it to begin shriveling up very quickly.
Escargot, baby.
1 hour. Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing,
That's
Valman?
what I was looking at. How far could a mage hand yeet something?
As far as it could move.
Just 30 feet.
Ah, damn. Okay.
The mage hand is not, you know.
Yeah, you don't have catapult, dude?
Yeah.
I don't.
That would be.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and drop concentration of polymorph because we just gotta kill this thing. So it's back to normal self, and I saw Jezzy hitting that thing with fire. So you know what? Let's just do the just do the the good old everything.
Wow. That was everything in the kitchen sink.
Alrighty. Big saving throw for it. What's that? 64 points of damage?
Yep.
As it pops out from being a snail, still shriveled up and becoming very disgustingly, well, withdrawn into itself. You all watch as a massive fireball erupts around the creature and drops it down to very bloody.
And I am finished.
Jezzy!
And Jesse just looks at Batman and ooh, claps at the fire and follows up with a firebolt. So that's a little bit better. 19 damage.
Oh, how do you want to do this?
Well, based on the fire that is already there, I'm like using my innate ability and sort of like congealing it into a single bolt that flies back into the mummy's torso and just conflagrates the whole thing.
And as the bolt flies around, shrivels the creature up into nothingness, dropping it down back into the salty dunes in the proximity. That is where we will end this encounter. As you're all catching your breath, Snack, you look at your chest where that curse is still seated on you.
Ah, great. Just collect curses, man. It's a hobby.
I mean, you can try cutting it off.
I'll just, whenever we rest again, I'll prepare a spell to uncursify myself.
You could always ask Jezzy to burn it off.
Burn what?
Oh God.
I already got like flames in my hand. Just what?
Get the feeling that's not something that can go away with the lesser restoration. But I'm going to try it anyways.
Alrighty. You're casting lesser restoration on him?
Yep.
You... Have to read the spell. Your spell seems to remove an uncomfortable itch that he's been experiencing, but
Oh, thank God.
does not seem to remove the curse mark.
Yep, figures.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I don't know. Your house?
Probably.
Why would they be at his house?
Well,
He re-rolled it.
Oh Lord.
Well played, sir.
question, Joey. If we go back to sleep, we don't recover the long rest resources, right?
If you go back to sleep, you will finish a long rest, but you don't regain any of the resources you just...
Only HP?
HP and everything else that you would have regained.
Okay.
Actually, no, you could just sleep even longer. You guys were wasting your day anyways.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, we have teleportation, like daily lag, jet lag kind of deal.
Well, then I'm gonna change out something for dispel magic, I guess.
Is that what you think removes
I
this?
don't know. Is it a like?
You're
reach-
cursed.
Roll me an Arcana check.
I don't
I
see
mean,
anything
you
that
have-
does curse though. Maybe I don't have.
There's a spell called
Ah,
Remove Curse.
Well, he did
Yeah,
say
clerics
it was
have
a,
it.
I thought so. Like,
he said it was a curse mark.
Yeah.
wait, I see bestow curse. Where's remove curse?
Remove curse is the level 3 remove curse. Search it up in the compendium. It's there, I promise.
Yep. Clerics.
Clerics, man.
Paladins.
Y'all, if y'all didn't have a cleric, it might have been a little dangerous.
Clerics.
Oh wait, you have a druid.
Clerics, paladins, warlocks, wizards. Druids don't get remove curse, sadly.
Yeah, you get reincarnate. You'll let the curse run its course and then just bring him back to life.
I mean, they also have ice knife. You can just cut the curse out and freeze it.
Yo, ice knife is so underutilized.
I know, right?
But anyways, in the morning when you wake up, you still have that nasty mark on your chest. And just so you're aware of what happens mechanically, you lose another 10 from your maximum hit points in the mornings
Oof.
now. But when you cast your remove curse, so remove a 3rd level spell slot, all of your hit point maximum is restored to you.
Okay.
However, you still have your current HP from the night before.
Okay.
You could not regain hit points while you were cursed.
Got you. So I'd be at. Let's go back.
Something like that.
Thank you, Velman, for the piss in the back.
You're welcome.
Wait, what?
That's how he described his ability.
Since he did remove curse, That affects all curses, correct?
No, you target a single.
All
curses
curses.
affect-
Oh wait, does that mean I lose?
You're no longer being charmed by your hammer.
Huh.
You are not forced to never give up the hammer any longer.
All right.
However, you do hear the voice in your head. Hi there. This is a little awkward.
So, dude. Huh.
I mean,
Are we cool?
Yeah, we cool. Just don't be a dick.
Okay. Yeah.
I look at Valman as who's he talking to?
Is-
I tell you the truth, but then I'm afraid you'll start talking to random objects.
What? I'm talking to my hammer.
What?
So you're no longer cursed, but you are certainly charmed. Like,
Hey, why are you talking to your hammer? Ah, so dumb.
I'm talking with my hammer. Okay, there's a difference.
You can't
for
talk.
the first time in months, you can put it down.
You can't talk with the hammer. It doesn't have any like mouth.
It definitely does, just not for you. Wow, I realize how crazy this makes me sound now.
Well, you should nail that part down.
Magic items.
It's worth. Besides, Grovel Thrash the homie, dude.
I mean, I want to see don't dog him, but every time he attacks with a hammer, he has a nosebleed. So you do you, my guy.
Yeah, but it hits real hard.
Yeah, I've seen that. I thought maybe you were like allergic to hammers or something.
Just that
By
one.
the way, God. By the way, well, they're going to go crazy about this. I'm tuned to the X hatchet thing.
Okay. You are now attuned to your hatchet. It has a naturally constructed handle that fits your hand perfectly and arcs with exactly the way your pinky would allow it to. It feels perfectly built for you.
I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing to heal myself and. Oh yeah, I guess just myself. Everybody else got the rest.
So you heal for 16.
And I'm going to, while we're sitting here not doing much of anything, I'm going to go ahead and ritually cast Find Familiar. Bring out my familiar. Seems like he's going to be needed.
What familiar do you summon?
A weasel.
Alrighty.
It fits the character.
By the
It's
way,
just-
Valmin, it's a new day. Roll your 2d20s.
Oh, yes, yes.
And this is going to be until there's another encounter. This is your 2d20s, okay?
While he's doing this ritually, Jesse's just like following after and just asking all kinds of annoying questions about ritual magic because she doesn't know any of it.
Jeez. I mean, it's good in some aspect.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah, but I went the other way though. I wouldn't mind
Yeah, I'm sure.
for friends and myself. I want a green one.
I'll forget before next week. Anyways, please mark them
I
down.
did. I got them. I made 2 little slots on my character sheet for them.
Beautiful. So, it's a new day. You're all feeling good. Well rested.
Uncursed.
Arda sleep. Uncursed. Arda wakes up You did not bother to wake her up. You didn't need her level of destruction in that battle. And you all continue your journey. 3 weeks of living out on the open road in the wastes of Xhorhas, dealing with all of its most treacherous features. But surprisingly, for the two of you that started your journey through here, it's gotten a lot easier for you. No longer near-death experiences with every random encounter. Now it's just annoyances that you have to be aware of. 3 weeks of journeying. Working on things during your downtime, cooking simple meals with one another, enjoying many of the wondrous, lush features of this landscape. Being able to look at it not with a sense of fear, but of admiration and a newfound pride. I think that's possibly where we have to end the session this week, everybody.
Mhm.
We come back. We'll be revisiting some places that you've passed through in the earlier campaign. We'll see how they may have changed. So, players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Ilvorn, thank you for filling in just in case somebody else had to drop out last minute. Really do appreciate that, man.
No worries.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Bye.